Hey guys, it's your girl Gigi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you do subscribe, like, and comment. Interact with me down below. And if you are already subscribed, welcome back and thank you. Also, like and comment as well. Interact with your girl. Okay. So I want to pretty much kind of talk on, and if you don't know, this is gonna be like a blackout little chit chat type of video, and I wanted to talk on the energies between needing, wanting, and liking, and just from what my perspective and what I've learned from just those three words, and I like to tell, and from my perspective, I, pretty much, been recently eliminating the need and the want out of my vocabulary because I'm the type of person, like, I've noticed every time I've really said like I've needed something or I wanted something, I haven't gotten it. It's like I put that energy that I don't have it, and definitely when you talk about the whole needing, or the need of something, you're attaching a energetic vibration of codependency, of lack of what you don't have, and what you're still trying to chase. So it's like, an alcoholic need to be drunk. Like they need alcohol to, sustain their day, to maintain, to go forward. That's why you see them, they're standing in front of the liquor store or wherever a large amount of people will frequent, and they will ask for change so that they can go to that liquor store and get what they need, which is a bottle of liquor. People who need to smoke, people who need to be out, people who need to have sex, and people who need to, that need other people. They need the approval of people. They need people to look at them and cherish them and tell them that you're doing good, you're doing great, you're doing awesome. Good job, you are number one. That's a form of lack of self worth, lack of self knowledge. Um, so when you attach that energetic vibration of needing to something, you're never really going to get what you want, or it's not going to come when you need it to come. Quotations around need, when you need it to come, or it's not going to come the way you are, putting the expectations on it to come. And I also like to, say that about the word wanting. Wanting is also a form of yearning, needing, not having anything. When, like me, I'm a big sneakerhead, and every time I would say like, "Oh, I want these sneakers," I would go and do a raffle for them sneakers, and then I would never get them. But when I just be like, "Oh, they kind of cute," I mean, why not just go and see what happens? Happens. That's when I would, get those sneakers, or I would, win the lottery for something, because I'm not putting I'm not attaching anything that's basically speaking lack onto something that I'm trying to get. You know, um, a lot of people, I've seen relationships, when people is like, "Oh no, I need you. I can't be without you," and it's like the only person that I need is myself. To be honest with you, like the only human being, the only 3D human living thing that I need, like, it's myself. I don't need another human being to tell me that I'm great, or that I'm beautiful, or that I'm loved, or this or that, because you're supposed to be able to do that and say that to yourself and for yourself. Now, of course, you have your trust in God, Allah, Buddha, whoever you pray to, whoever you subscribe to, whether it's the universe, whoever it is whoever you subscribe to, then it's yourself, and then everything and everyone else falls second to that. And I also like to tell people the reason why everybody else falls second to you is because at the end of the day, if you're not 100% good to take care of yourself, to nourish yourself, to maintain and uphold yourself, then you're no good for anybody else. So if you are overworking yourself, let's say like you're a single parent and you're overworking yourself, you don't have time to spend with your kids, so therefore your children aren't really going to get to know you. Therefore, this apartment or this house that you're paying for isn't going to be blessed with your amazing presence and good energy. It's going to be blessed, it's going to basically have the energy of you're always tired, and you're not getting any sleep, and you always got to do this, and it's like you always got to do something. You always got to do something. Like you're not getting any rest. You're not getting any peace within yourself because you're always on go. And it's not on go for pretty much you, because at the end of the day, if you knew what was for you, you wouldn't be so on go. Unless you got like businesses, and you pulling in bank, because you're actually living your truth. You're actually living and walking in your path and stuff like that. But if you out there just working 9 to 5, whether it's 2 jobs, 3 jobs, it's like where is the time for you? Okay. So, like I said, I've seen a lot of people that sit up there and say, like, they need a job that's not paying them good, or they need a certain relationship, or they need to live in a certain place, or, I always tell people, like, ask yourself, why do you need that? Like, what's about it that you need? And when you really start to deep dive and ask people these type of questions, like, why do you want it? Like, what is the happiness that's going to come out of it? Like, what is it going to really do for you in the long run that you can do for yourself now? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, a pair of sneakers, you could buy a pair of Jordans, and you buy them, you wait for you wait for all the stores to sell out, and then probably a few months or a year or something like that, you sell it back on StockX or eBay or something like that. You get that money, but then you take that money and you buy something. It's like you just keep putting money into things that you just keep getting rid of. So it's like where's this going? It's like you're in this cycle of, I'm buying these shoes, and then I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna get the money. Then I'm gonna use that money to buy another pair of shoes. And then, and this could be with anything. This could be with a car. This could be with a home. This can be with yourself. It's like you put money into yourself, and then it's like it's like where is it going? I'm not seeing my profit within myself, and I'm just pouring, and I feel like I'm pouring into myself, and I'm really not pouring into myself. I'm just like in this competitive cycle. Like it gets pretty fucking crazy. And I like to tell people, especially when it comes to a person like me, um, and like I said, we all been there, definitely the one thing, the needing, like I said, it's an unhealthy sign. And it could also open you up to a lot of, manipulative energies, and it can make you a manipulator. It can make you a narcissist. It opens you up to narcissists and manipulation and manipulators and stuff like that in that same realm, because they feel like this person is a needy person. And what people like to do, they like to scout out your weakness. So if your weakness is, you're needing that approval, you need love, you need time, you need attention, you need affection, you need this, you need that. It's like you got so many needs. They're going to play on those needs in order for them to gain what they want, what they desire. And it's going to basically be at the expense of you, and draining you out of your good energy and out of all, your goodness for them. And then this is how you end up in these cycles with people that half the time, when you don't even know how the hell you got yourself into it. And it's like now you gotta backtrack, and you gotta go back to the beginning and say, this is what the situation is. And like I said, a lot of the times that can stem from childhood traumas. Maybe you had parents that wasn't always attentive, and didn't give you the love and the attention that you deserve, whether it was your parents or whoever raised you. Could have been a foster kid, or something like that. Like, whoever raised you, you didn't get that time, that affection, that attention, that love, that nurturing energy that you needed. So you started to attach yourself onto other people. Like I've done it. Like, I've done it with friends and stuff like that in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, I just pretty much broke it off and was like, I don't, I I really don't need y'all. Like, I can, do all the things that I want to do by myself. Like, you can travel. Like, a lot of people right now are doing solo traveling. They're taking themselves on vacations. Like, I'm an advocate for solo dates and spending time with yourself and just doing things with yourself. And for me, it's because most people are annoying. I know a lot of naggers. People that they just want things to be about them all the time, and I don't, that's not the energy that I'm on, because baby, you will be sitting at that table or wherever we at by yourself, because I get up and I leave. You show out, you get left. Okay. So, spending that time with yourself really opens you up to who you are and the things that you like, and it really raises your awareness for your tolerance and things that you're willing to do and things that you're not willing to do. Because most of the time, when you're with other people, you do things because of peer pressure. You don't want to drink, and they're like, "Come on, just take a shot. We want to take a shot," and you're like, "No, I don't want to take a shot." And then these people are overstepping their boundaries and stuff like that, because it's like you're telling them that you don't want to do something, and they like, "Come on, do it, do it, do it. Oh, you're a punk, you're a punk." Baby, I don't give a fuck what you think I am. I don't want to do it. It's my boundaries, and that's what that is. So, that's what I'm just, somebody needed that. I'm pretty sure that just kind of went way off or whatever the situation may be. But definitely, I see a lot of people who sit up there. They talk about all the things that they need, and I'm like, you're unknowingly, and sometimes people already know, but for most people, they're unknowingly attaching such negative energy to whatever they're trying to manifest. You know, you know. I need a condo. What is a condo going to do for you? If you understand what I'm saying, like, are you going to be a million times happier living your hopes, your dreams, that life of luxury, that life you always desire? Are you going to be that happy, or are you still going to be in a cycle of I'm happy and then everything is going to fall to the wayside, and then I'm going to be back in a repetitive cycle, a repetitive loop in this condo. You know what I'm saying? So when you say that you need something, take a step back and figure out why you feel that you need something, or why do you feel like you always want something. And I've always said, I don't, and this is for relationships too. And I always tell people, like, I don't need you and I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? I would just simply like you. It's like I like you, but I don't need you. I don't want, like, I don't have a need for you. Like, you're not my survival point. It's like you're not my end all be all. Like, at the end of the day, I'm my own end all be all, so I don't need you. Half the time, I don't even want you. Okay? And half the time after that, I don't even like you. So it's like, you basically gotta pick, pick your poison, and stuff like that. So, I always say, needing and wanting is pretty much like, if need, so you have like need is the top, and then want, and then like, want is like that middle realm. It's like the middle child. It's like I do but I don't. It's like I do but I don't. It's like I would like you, but then I mean I really don't, but it's like I want you. I want to go out for drinks today. Do I have to go out for drinks today? No, but I mean if I do, then that's cool. But I mean, I don't need to go out for drinks today. Like, do I need to curl my hair today? It's like, no, I could just straighten it. I mean, maybe you have a certain type of curl pattern, or you have a wig or something like that, and the curls are still looking a little good. So it's like, I don't need to curl my hair because my hair still looks good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would like to curl my hair if I wanted to curl my hair, I can, but I don't really have to. Like, that's how I kind of view it. It's like, need is like, it's really up there. It's like, baby, what do you need? Like, why do you need this? Like, and why do you feel like you need it? Like, why do you feel like your needs are not met? Like, why do you feel like you have it's like what about this thing that you need? And it could be in any type of aspect of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've had people that needed jobs that they was at jobs that wasn't paying them good. They were still struggling to pay rent, and to get to work and to buy food and stuff like that. And it's like, you can go and apply for a job that's even better. So why do you feel like you need this job that you're not even maintaining on? It's like, take yourself out of this energy, this lack energy, and put yourself into a higher vibration. You know what I'm saying? It's like you It's like where are we going? It's like where are we going? You don't need that relationship. It's no good. Y'all argue all the time. It's always some shady shit that's going on. Y'all always at each other's fucking throats. It's like you ain't no good. This person ain't no good. Y'all just need to go. Y'all need to end y'all way. And I also tell people that depending on the type of context that you put the word need and want can, alternate, the energy, basically saying, like, oh man, I'm cooking this bomb meal tonight and stuff like that. You look through your cabinet and it's like, oh shit, man. I don't got my curry. I ain't got my curry powder, man. I gotta go to the supermarket. Like I gotta get my curry. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't say, oh, I gotta go to the supermarket because I need that curry powder. I gotta go to the supermarket because I gotta get that curry powder for this food that I'm cooking because it's gonna bust. It's gonna bust down. So I've tried to, really work hard to eliminate that need because we are so used to being like, oh, I need to go to the supermarket. I need to go to the supermarket because I need that. It's like, no, I'm going to the supermarket because for my pasta, I got to get the seasoning because, that's the whole purpose of making this pasta, this curry chicken pasta. How am I going to make curry chicken pasta without the curry? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's going to be regular chicken and pasta. Maybe you want to have to come up with your own sauce. I don't. Maybe that's how you roll in your kitchen or in your house. In your household, that's how you roll. You like to make your own sauce. I'm good. I applaud you. But, definitely, like I said, even if you want to go, oh, I got to go to the supermarket because I need my curry powder for my chicken. You know what I'm saying? But when you say, oh, I can't leave my relationship because I need this person, they're the love of my life. Like, are you serious? It's like I just had to scratch my forehead. It's like, are you serious? It's like it's all in context too. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's so dope, man. Like I can't even come up with something for one. Like I said, I'm a sneakerhead, and I used to always hit on sneaker apps and all these other shoes. And I haven't really bought myself any pair of like sneakers in like a minute, like a hot minute. I got so many guys probably like, listen, until you start wearing the ones you got, baby, we not doing this no more. And I'm like, but I mean, it's other stuff that's coming out, and I mean, come on, they belong in my closet. Like these shoes that are coming out, they're so cute. I mean, I don't need them. You're right. I want them, but do I need them? No. Would I like them? Hell yeah, I would like them. So that's how I kind of backtrack and I kind of look at things. I kind of look at it like I don't need it. I mean, I want them, but I don't need them. And then once I eliminate the need, now it's between want and like for me. So it's like I want them, but I mean, I don't need them. So need is out. I want them. I like them. I mean, I would like to have them. Like that's obvious. Like I would like to have them, but I mean, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. So it's not a need and it's not a want because I'm not in like this energy of missing out or longing for them because it's like either I get it or I don't. So once I started to use that mind frame, I was just like hitting. Even with jobs, I used to apply for jobs. Like I don't look at a job when I'm applying for. I'm looking, on the job board or something like that, and be like, oh man, I need this job. Or I need that job. I'm just like, I mean, that's pretty cool. Let me just apply to it and see what happens. Like if they reach out to me, they reach out to me, and if they don't, then I apply for other jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you apply for it, you toss it back into the universe and you say, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if any of these are, which I have in mind for me. It's going to be best for my thing. But if it is, it's going to be best for me and, my where I'm going and my path. If it is, let it come through. And if it's not, then you know what to do with it. And that's how I started getting all, the interviews and stuff like that I had. And if the energy was off or if the pay wasn't right, I toss it back to the universe and I'd be like, you know what, you know, I don't know what's going on there. Y'all figure that out. If it's meant to be, it'll roll back around. And if it's not, you know, it's just a done deal. And that's pretty much how I pretty much eliminated, you know, that whole aspect and stuff like that, which is pretty good, which I really, really like. But you know, a lot of people, you know, would seriously argue you on, you know, I had people that I work with argue with me on the childhood traumas and me being, enlightened enough to understand traumas and to see traumas and to recognize traumas. So when I bring it up, people who aren't tapped in and in tune with it, they'll be like, no, that's not it. And it's like, yeah, it isn't. You don't know because obviously you don't recognize it. You're living deep in your own traumas that you don't even realize your traumas. So it's like, how are you going to tell somebody who's more enlightened than you, that know and that can see these things, that it's not what it is, when you can't even recognize your own trauma. So it's like, you need to recognize yourself before you can tell me what something is. It's like somebody that don't know anything about health going to the doctor and arguing with the doctor over what's going on with them. It's like, you don't even know what's going on with you. That's why you're here. So how you going to tell me about something that you don't even know? Because if you knew what was going on with you, you wouldn't be sitting in my office right now. Now, would you? No, you would not. So be quiet and let me do my job. Or you can go and and self-medicate yourself and see where that leads you to. I don't know. Maybe you'll find something that works for you, or maybe you won't. Okay? So basically, that's kind of like the mindset and stuff like that. So, just to let you know that, you know, and I put up a thing on my, it's like my Instagram or whatever, because, I am a Libra. And, it was just saying, like, things that Libras need and stuff like that. And it was like, Libras need sleep, a fat bank account, and clear skin. And it was like, well, one thing we don't need is another human person, as in like a love interest or somebody that's going to, be there to ride and die. Now, here's the kicker. You don't need anybody to back you in your corner. You don't need a pit bull. Don't need another pit bull to help them fight. A pit bull, when you back a pit bull into a corner, a pit bull is gonna come. Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? If you go into a shark infested water, they're gonna bite. Okay, a shark don't need to team up with another shark in order to attack. You know what I'm saying? A snake don't need to team up with another snake in order to strike. Neither does a alligator or crocodile don't need to team up with another alligator or crocodile to rip you into pieces. Once they get a hold of you, baby, they're gonna death block, and they're gonna do that little death turn thingy, and they're gonna rip your arm off. You know what I'm saying? Now, since other ones around, they're gonna come in. They want a piece of the prize. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's like, lions and stuff like that. They travel in packs. They are known pack hunters. They are known to be in, a family dynamic. But can a male lion take down something by himself? Yes. Can a female lion, a lioness, take something down by herself? Yes. Now, with the help of others, can they take them down even quicker? Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? A tiger. Look at a tiger. Tigers are secluded. Cheetahs. Cheetahs until a certain age point. But definitely leopards and jaguars and stuff like that. They are lone hunters. You know what I'm saying? Tigers hunt by themselves. They don't need somebody else in their corner to help them attack. A bear. A bear don't need another bear there to help attack you. Like, they just gonna do it, okay? So that's kind of how you kind of look at yourself in your life. Like, you don't need your friends or your family there to back you in order for you to be, the best version of you. You need yourself. You need whoever you pray to. You need your faith, and you need yourself. Point blank, period. Now, would it be nice to have these people behind you, backing you? Yes, it would. It would be nice. But just to think about it, when you start a business, your money isn't coming from your family. Your money is coming from strangers who don't know you, that looks at you and say, this person is selling something good. Let me invest my money into this company and see what their product is talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Your money isn't going to come from your family. Your family ain't going to help you get rich. Your family is going to take from you most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all family got, bad, intentions or negative intentions behind everything like that, because you got some family members out there that will, invest in your money and help you launch and help you, get your business off the ground and stuff like that, and go on. But for those who, have a lot of toxic people in their family, you understand what I'm coming from. These are the people that would try to like tear you down, and they want what they can't have. you know and so they would attack you and make you feel less than, so that way, so therefore you don't succeed, to your highest and most true potential, so you can always be like the bottom feeder, so that they can see more uppity and more better than you. Be careful of those people. But, definitely when, getting back to the topic on hand, when you put the attachment of, wanting, needing, it's like desperation, it's misfortunes, it's yearning, it's, the desire to have something so much that you don't, like, it's like, just imagine you manifesting something, and it's like you put so much worry and stress and so much, I need this, I want this, I want this, I need this, I want this, I need this, I want this. You put so much of that lack mentality, that lack misfortune energy onto it. You either run it away from you, you prolong it, or when it happens, it don't happen in the way you would hope it would. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're so desperate for a relationship, you end up with somebody who's not good for you. You end up with you end up with your mirror. You know what I'm saying? You end up with your shadow person. You end up with that person that needs something. You need something, they need something. It's like maybe you got money and they their thing is, I love people, I love men and women with money. So therefore it's like, because you so desperate for that love, and they are so desperate for that money, they're going to breadcrumb you and gaslight you, and you're going to create like a whole narc relationship. It's going to be very codependent, narcissistic, dynamic, and it's not going to be good, because now they have to teach you, a lesson about yourself and stuff like that, and then you're teaching them a lesson. But sometimes, some people just don't learn the lesson, and it's perfect. It's their life. Let them do what they do. You do you, boo, and you let them do what they do. So, definitely when it comes to that energy of, you know, differentiate and, need, want, and like, definitely go through the process, go through the emotions to figure out, is this something that you need, and why do you need it? Do you actually want it, or is it something that you would just like to have? You know what I'm saying? Like you need water, the nuts. Oh, child, good, my words, Marguerite, child. The necessities that you need to survive. It's like, this is the stuff that is going to keep me going. I need air in my lungs. I need my heart to beat. I need the blood to pump through my veins. I need my brain to function properly, in order for me to function, at the highest the highest altitude. I'm saying that right? Altitude, because it's not altitude. 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 Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. At the highest frequency that I can possibly, process things and get shit done and stuff like that. So, you know, um, and make sure that you're not taking anything for granted. Make sure that you're being, whatever lessons come to you, whether it's people, it's places, it's things that you're, saying, you're giving thanks to those lessons because, after the rainstorm, it's a beautiful, rainbow. So, it's a blessing after the blessing. So, definitely really go into differentiating, those three things and decide, if it's something that you actually want or is it something that you need or you just like it. It's like I don't need to go out and drink tonight, but I mean I would like to just have fun with my girls and turn up. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would like to, but I could do that at my house as well. So I don't, I want to go out, but I mean, I could turn up at my house. I don't need to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of, really work on differentiating and when it comes to using these words and how you use them in certain contexts and stuff like that, and making sure that it's not coming out of a place of, want, need, don't have, desperation, codependency, and misfortune and lack and stuff like that, whether it's mentality or what, and all that other stuff, So that's what I have for you guys today. Like I said, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Interact with your girl. And I will see y'all all later. And hopefully, y'all take something from this and y'all actually, um, you know, figure out how to, fit this in your life because you can always alternate and change up things. Okay, so I will chat with y'all later. Have a great day, morning, evening, night. Deuces. Okay.